Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film, The Avengers. Of course, the big Marvel mashup team-up movie that we have all been waiting for. It features Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, and Hawkeye together at long last to be the Avengers to fight off Loki before he brings his evil army of people from another dimension from attacking Earth. Since Earth is in great peril, so Nick Fury brings them all together with the help of S.H.I.E.L.D. Much like the first Iron Man and a lot of the Marvel movies, this really feels like a comic book come to life. And the cinematography by Seamus McGravy. In comic panels, when you have a big fight in New York and several characters involved, you'd have a cool mosaic. You can't really do that in a movie, but he has these amazing pan shots where you'd see like Black Widow fighting somebody, and then it would pan over to Thor, who flew by, so the camera would follow him, and then Hulk would run in, the camera would follow him. I went to this 1201 with a friend. We were in the second row, right there, and I could tell you exactly what was going on. If you do that with a Transformers film, there's so many whooshing around and moving past the camera and blurry things and shaky cam. You look at the Avengers, I mean, it's as clear as Ghost Protocol was, if not clearer. They really got the look of comic books. You know, there are several shots in this I was like, whoa, that's a comic book panel. That is a comic book panel come to life. And that's really what I always wanted for an Avengers movie. The other thing about this film is a lot of people, and they overdo it all the time. X-Men 3 tried to do it and failed miserably, is doing the big epic comic storyline. There are so many comic books that do these big epic crossovers with several different books, like Executioner Song. The X-Men did a bunch of them. The Executioner Song, Age of Apocalypse, Fall of the Mutants, kind of, Inferno. Avengers had the Kree-Shi'ar War. I don't think I've ever seen a comic book movie get the kind of the epic scale of these storylines. I'm actually reading the Kree-Shi'ar War storyline now because that's kind of something I grew up on when I first started reading comic books. Joss Whedon not only did a really good job directing and could really handle an action sequence incredibly well, he made an action sequence actually funny, not like, you know, Fast 5 where you're laughing at how ridiculous it is. His screenplay had a lot of humor in it, and that was something I always remembered as a kid, is even though these guys were fighting some intergalactic villain or, you know, whoever, they were always like making smart aleck remarks to each other. A lot of the various characters worked really well as supporting characters, especially like a character like the Hulk, who is somebody who I think hasn't had the greatest fortune as far as motion pictures have gone, really came alive in The Avengers. You know, I like him far more as a supporting character in this than I ever did in Ang Lee's film or The Incredible Hulk. Mark Ruffalo did a really great job. He brought a kind of relaxed tone to Bruce Banner. His Hulk actually looked like him. The Hulk as a supporting character was great. Thor as a supporting character, I like that character far more than I did in the Thor movie. I actually really like Black Widow, who I thought was kind of boring in Iron Man 2. Even Captain America, like seeing Captain America be a leader over superheroes when he's like, Iron Man, go there, you know, Hulk, do this, Black Widow, you're with me, Hawkeye over there. I was like, oh my god, this is the Avengers. There's not a lot of big epic summer movies that are entertaining and actually well made and have, you know, Seamus McGravy, who I brought up before, the cinematographer, he shot films like We Need to Talk About Kevin. To me, this is like the best of like old Hollywood. It kind of reminds me of something like David O. Selznick would produce, you know? He gets a good cinematographer. He got a good Joss Whedon's written comic books. He knows comic books, and you could see that in his direction. I had a lot of fun with this movie. This reminded me of reading an Avengers comic book. I'm reading an Avengers storyline right now, and I felt right at home with this movie. So if you have seen The Avengers and you would like to talk about it, then comment below in the comments and subscribe if you would like to.